doing it.
Okay.
We're doing it. But I'm going to warn you, I'm going right for the titty twister.
Titty twister?
There's more of them, but I think
What's going on, guys? Thursday, opening day here. Let's go take a look at the track before any cars get on it and see how smooth or not smooth it's going to be tonight. You guys never know how it's going to be. First look, see, maybe a little rough. Don't know. We're just going to have to find out. It looks like it's got a little more banking. I may be wrong, but so we're going to go put our merch up. We are basically, where's 116? Right there. So that's the start finish line. We are right there. 116. That's where our merch is. So coming off of turn 4. Pretty cool to be here, guys. I ain't gonna lie. Opening day Thursday. So let's get with it and give it a full send and full rip. I'm telling you, we got a little bit more banking here this year. Tell me I'm wrong. Somebody tell me. I think we were 3. We're still 3 high on the barriers, so don't shoot. Didn't know he was drag racing. Got drag bikes here. You even got a burnout pad.
Yep.
Let's see it.
Nope.
Nope. All right, well, you hold it and I'll do it.
Because it'll be upside down.
Nah, you got a brand new tire on that thing, but I got street tires. Go through the burnout pad here. Give her a little. You got plenty of takeoff. You ready? Hold on, you gotta get me launching. Back, you ready? Hey, I got a sweet wheelie out of that. Here we go. Unloaded. Chase has got the matching hoodie on. Looks pretty good, bud. So day 1 at the Dome. What you think? What do you think is gonna happen today?
I don't know.
He don't know. Got mine on too. The Accelo Racewear done this. The shirts and the hoodies. So a big shout out to them for getting that done. But the car's looking pretty good. Looks nice under the lights. We'll get our Dirtcarlift set up here. We'll get the car on it, get her up in the air, and let her set for a little while we get everything ready for our vendor area. Let's take you up there and let you check that out. Here we go, guys. We got our merch spot set up here. We got our new merch cart built by Wehrs Fab. That thing turned out freaking awesome. Still yet to be wrapped, of course, but we got all our new merch set up here. Long sleeves for the first time, hoodies, t-shirts in black and blue. Our new feather flags from turn 2 trailer curtains. My buddy Brian over there got those knocked out for us. Those are super nice. Gonna work out good for the upcoming year. You can mount them in the ground or on the pedestal. Kimbo and Mom back here getting her done. Take a behind the scenes look at all the merch we got in this awesome trailer cart. Got all of our stuff in it. Like I said, Wehrs Fab knocked it out. Got the hangers off the side. And we'll continually mess with this. Like I said, it's going to be wrapped one day this week at the Dome. And then we'll put some lights on it. We'll do all kinds of stuff. But it's going to be freaking awesome. I got to get back down to the track. I get down to the pits to get to the car, to get ready to send this thing, because it's quickly approaching. We on the move. Driving. Going back and forth to the vendor spot, to the pits, vendor spot, pits. And we're on the Burrow Max right now, driving basically on the concourse. We don't get to do this much, but taking advantage of it right now. So I'm headed back down to the pits. They are starting to fill up. There's a ton of freaking people down there. So I'm gonna get down there and make sure the guys are on the right track as far as tires go and everything else, and get this show started. and we made it. All right, so we're taking votes here. We're trying to figure out what color.
Driver meeting in 10 minutes. Twisted Tech Media Center room.
Stick the other one up.
Driver meeting
White.
1 p.m. 10 minutes.
Okay, give me the silver. It won't be the gray one, I can tell you that.
Ow.
Here, look at this one. Go over there and look at it, or hold it and I'll look at it, and then you look at it.
Vote blue.
You go look at it. Tell me what you think.
I like it.
The purple? That's blue. We put it on the back. Oh, now it stays. What about that? Good enough?
I don't know.
Blue it is? Okay, we vote for blue. Okay, blue. We'll take it. Brian's doing a little different. Me and Nathan got the leather patch hats to show him the new hat there. Get that at the Dome, and if we got any left, we'll have them on the website. But we're gonna go driver's meeting and learn how to drive. So, gotta learn how to drive. Top secret stuff going on back there, but last thing we had to do on our checklist before we headed out was J-bar split. We never done it. We threatened to do it 2 or 3 times here today, but finally got it. Take a look at the car. The Pro Power, hopefully that propels us all the way to the front. And tonight we are not the last qualifier, but the guy right before the last one. So we are dead in the back of qualifying. Could be good, could be bad. I'm pretty sure it's going to be rougher than a top. Think?
First night's always rough.
So Thornton's right behind us. So all we got to do is beat everybody in front of us and see what he does. We'll see what happens. But anyway, let's take one good look at her one more time before the night starts. Cover her up. Keep her warm, bud.
Put her under a blanket.
Put her under a blanket. All your suspension parts, body panels, we coat it all. Even here in the Dome. Can't beat the smell neither. Oh, you just painted that for me. That's a raw, unpainted piece, bud. Yeah, show them the label. Right there. It's gonna be your best friend at the rack, I promise. Okay, guys, you see this track, kinda. There's not much left other than the top. So we're gonna go ahead and wave goodbye to this part right here. Let's get a good look at her because she's gonna go bye-bye. All right. So from here on, that's where we're living.
Final 2 to come to the racetrack. We will see the 7N out of Farmington, Missouri of Tim Nash, and defending champion, the 20RT. Out of Martinsville, Indiana, Ricky Thornton Jr. Of course, Ricky Thornton timed in fastest on Friday last year. We'll see what he's got for him out there tonight. The old number 7 garage hot rod out there. Great little tribute wrap there on that hot rod. As they get ready to come on down to lap 1, we'll see if anybody's got anything for Dave Hess with a 13.412. Nash is going to come 11th quick in the 7 car. Ricky Thornton right there going to time in 6th quickest here. Final 2 cars on the speedway. As they bring them on down, checkered flag going to be coming on out. We'll see if they can better their time. Nash still going to qualify in the 12th.
Well, boys, that wound up 12th in qualifying there. And stack panels held up pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. I swear I have not been drinking. I swear. Yeah. Kim Block 4, that's what you're gonna be used to. So anyway, up to the heat races. Second row inside, fourth heat. You see this young fella here beside me, well, you see the car anyway, and the fine crew. Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
This guy follows directions, I like him. Y'all may have met Mr. Zach Johnson. Say hi to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
So, me and Zach had a plan. I don't know. You all may agree or disagree or pray that we do it. But you're starting where?
Outside the front row.
Okay, I'm second row inside. And if something happens where, and they may or may not have encouraged this at the driver's meeting, but if we get together, I think throwing down on the front stretch is probably going to happen, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't see if we're getting together and we're out of it already,
Yeah.
and we're not going to be starting up front in the feature. We're doing it.
Okay.
We're doing it. But I'm going to warn you. I'm going right for the titty twister.
Titty twister.
More of them, but I think
Listen, how about instead we all just drink beer after, and I'll let him give me a titty twister.
okay.
Sound good?
No, this is for the fans. We got to do this. They said it. They may or may not have said it at the pit meeting.
They may or may not.
If you're gonna give your buddy a titty twister, do it on the front stretch.
They did say that.
Don't take it to the pits.
I told him I was going to try a power driver, but you're a little bit bigger than me. I know you guys know.
That sounds a little low. We don't want to actually. I'm sleeping on an air mattress all week. I can't have you messing up my neck.
You're good. Tell them how to find you on YouTube. You guys got some channels, so.
We got 2 channels. We got Millennial Farmer. That's the main channel. If you want to watch Dirt Modifieds, which these guys probably do, you go to Between the Rows.
Between the roads.
Yep.
So we wish him luck, and we'll see what happens on the front stretch. Huh?
What may or may not happen on the front stretch.
Gonna practice the titty twisters, I tell you. All right, guys, well, while we're here, before this car gets too tore up, I want to give a big shout out to all the sponsors on here that played a part in getting us to the dome. It means a lot to us. So, Accelo Physical Therapy, Dimit Accounting, Rent a Center, Fryar Motorsports, Caden Alexander Racing, Polus Construction, Nash Automotive, JAR1 Motorsports, Glory Motorsports, Accelo Racewear, Gorby Motorsports, Rench Trucking, JC Outdoors and Guide Service, Woodcrest Assisted Living. I have more info on them here before long. Our own Lucky 7 Speed Shop, Dirtcarlift, Brinn, 66 Truss, Josh and the gang over there. It's a great group of people. Of course, impressive race cars. Donnie builds a great piece. JAC Motorsports, Accelo, Maxima Racing Oils, Jerovetz, Pit Skylights by Stone Motorsports, Chad and the gang over at Wehrs Maxhine, Pro Wash Missouri, QA1, Gross Waterproofing. Again, Accelo Physical Therapy really helped us out a lot this year. Shadden Motorsports, check them out on YouTube. Of course, our own business, On Point Nutrition, the new Farmington Empire Speedway, our home track, FK Rod Ends Tire Demon, and Hyperco. And everybody that played a part this year on the Dome sponsor panel, or sorry, everybody that played part this year on the decking sponsor panel, and our new sponsors, just for the Dome, fan sponsors, Jeff and Kate, Checkered Chick, Savannah, and Mark and Kayla, BP Sucks, and Nicole Wessel. We appreciate y'all. Here's our crew for the race. And a humongous shout out to some big fan sponsors, DJ Pettyjohn, Stevie Reese, and the Gordon family, number 21 Racing. They're here this weekend with us, and appreciate them very much. Oh, it's heat race time. Wish us luck. We start P3, and we got to get third or better to transfer into the show tonight. So let's see what we got.
Tim Nash, Farmington, Missouri. They're in the 7N. Here we go. It's Indiana and Minnesota up on the front row. Johnson's going to go way high. Here comes Herm down on the bottom. It'll be Watson there. Oh, hang on. Man. As Tim Nash, the old number 7 garage hot rod around there. Tough break for him as he brings the caution on out. Speaking of flow, we're going to flow our way down into turn number 1 and 2, where it's Watson on up there, your leader. Look at this. Here comes Kenny Wallace. Wallace, there's Johnson and Nash. Nussbaum right back there into 17. They'll work him down. Oh!
Yeah,
Not
real good smooch there.
Yeah. I mean, it was like Eskimo kiss there for a minute that went wrong.
Is that how mod lights are made?
Nah, that would be if they run over the back of each other, you know. So we'll get a bucket of water and a tow truck on down there to turn number 4 and get Tim Nash and Scott Vince unhooked off of each other. So we'll take a look here at a replay down the back straightaway. Here's what's going to happen. Johnson's up there and just, I'm not sure. There was a little under the skirt look there, but then it was
Osmond was just trying to figure out what gear he was running. He was a little curious.
Oh, yeah.
You understand?
So we'll stop him there on the back straightaway. Tow truck's going to come on out.
I wonder if Tim Nash can hear us.
Might. You never know.
Tim
He's got
Nash,
his helmet
if you can
on.
hear us, can you give us a wave? Hello, Tim Nash. Wave, please.
No.
Nothing.
There's two things there. You got a 50-50 shot there as they sit there on the octane restart zone. He either is ignoring you or just plain didn't hear you.
Here we go. Braden Watson going to lead him to green. And on the loud pedal.
Off the octane restart zone. Green light, green flag. We'll race him on down into turn number 1 and 2. Still going to be Watson up there, your race leader. Kenny Wallace on the bottom. Zach Johnson, first time in the dome, working down there in the bottom in the 6X car. Oh, man. Thursday night is not Tim Nash night.
No, sir.
Caution's coming out. He was trying.
The wheeling lights are on. The wheeling lights are on.
So wheeling caution lights out in the racing electronic starter stand. Tim Nash does not, I don't think Tuesday night or Thursday night at 23 is going to be his favoriteest dome night, Charlie.
Negative.
See anything?
Nothing jumping right at it.
What they noticed, that bar right there is not supposed to be bent. Yeah, the decking and everything's just turned a little bit. So, 2-turn Tina. Yeah, that's not good. Don't really know what's going on. I do know that we bent the frame when we hit the wall really hard there in the heat race. And with the fast pace at the Gateway Dirt Nationals, we didn't have any time to do much but just put eyes on this, look at it, and go right into a B main. So that's where we're going to go to now, straight to the B main, see what we got, and hope we can make a transfer. Top 2, let's get it. But we're going to do some investigating.
Number 4 going to be Chad Bauer, Farewell, Michigan, and Tim Nash, 7N, Farmington, Missouri. That's your starting lineup for your Mod Wars 100. 8-lap, top 2 transferred. What's third get you? Pretty okay starting spot Saturday in a win and in. So here we go, 8 laps, top 2 looking, Mod Wars 100, Summit Racing Modified B main. Here we go, green is out. It'll be a drag race on down the front straightaway to turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Bollinger in the 77 down on the bottom side. Dalton Lane up top digging the cushion. Look at this, 2 lanes of racing. K-rail to K-rail. Here we go. Off of 2 and now off of 4. Johnson back there, but man, what a battle for the race lead. Bollinger back to the inside. The 14 of Dalton Lane right there. Oh, speaking of 14, got the other one around Rick Canoyer. Around in the back straightaway, we'll see what they do. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1. It'll be Bollinger down to the bottom. Wheeling caution lights have been turned on. Into turn 3 and 4, it will be Dalton Lane, your race leader. Hang on, kids and cats. Here we go. From the top to the bottom, we're going to hustle them on down. Zach Johnson, the Millennial Farmer, coming to the inside. Watch Zach Johnson, first time to the dome. I talked to him in the pits earlier, said I've watched it for years. I knew it was time to come. With Soda Racer out of Minnesota, working it on in there. Now Bollinger at the bottom side. It'll be Lane right there, still holding on the advantage at the top of the racetrack. Zach Johnson on the bottom. 2x2 for the race lead. Johnston downstairs, working feverishly on the bottom. Is Bollinger trying to get back in the number 2 spot. Tim Nash trying to rectify himself, comes into the number 4 spot. Down the back straightaway, still going to be that 14 machine of Dalton Lane. Lane right there with Zach Johnson on the bottom side. Bollinger, then it's Nash. Here comes the 787 machine of Zobrist. Zobrist going to crack the top 5. Meanwhile, down the back straightaway, still the race now for the lead. Zach Johnson on the bottom side. Got him. Oh, your leader's in trouble. Now the battle's for second. Tim Nash looking to rectify his terrible heat race. He'll work it into the number 2 spot. The old number 7 garage. Hot Rod coming to the bottom. White flags out. Zach Johnson, your race leader battle. It's all 7s for second. No, Tim Nash on the bottom side. Bollinger to the top. First time to the Dome, going to a prelim 9A. It's Lowry, Minnesota. Zach Johnson at the line. It'll be Tim Nash right there going into the number 2 spot. Tim Nash out of Farmington, Minnesota. Track crews sprinkled the top of the racetrack. They're rolling it in. Late models have cleaned this thing off, and this is prime time for open wheel modifieds. And some tricks are going to be there in the top 3 at the end of 20. I've sent DJ and Ben back to the closet, and they brought me the broom for the 44. I'm going clean sweep. I've got, I think from the pole.
You're coming to the green. I'm going to take Tyler Peterson from 5th, though. DJ, who do you have?
Damn it, you took my pick.
DJ has nobody.
Yeah, I'll take the field.
All
Just
right.
give me the field.
Here we go. 20 laps, $3,000 on the line. Lock your top 3 in. Green's up, and we're underway for your nightcap. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Hessler, your race leader. Oh, RT bobbled a little bit, and here comes the 90 of the 37L Ledford. Ledford back there to the number 3 spot. Watch that Watson machine. The 93 and wheeling caution lights are on. For the Millennial Farmer, you've got Zach Johnson around to the bottom at turn 1 and 2. Into turn 1, we'll see what he's got for him off of turn 4. Green flag comes out. Hess and Thornton. Now this time Thornton's going to beat Hess on down into turn number 1 and 2. It'll be Thornton up on the outside. They'll work him off at 2 and out of back straightaway. Here comes Ledford. Watson's right there. Peterson. Now watch Neville. It'll be your Ricky Thornton, your race leader. Followed by that 44 Hess right there to the top of the racetrack. Look out, News Bomb around the bottom of turn number 1 and 2. We'll see what it does. Wheeling caution lights are out. We go green down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be RTJ on up to the top spot. Here comes the Madman. Watch Michael Ledford back there. He's going to go right with Hess Jr. side by side. Watson and Neville right there in their toes. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It's still going to be Thornton, followed by Hess. It'll be Ledford back there to the number 3 spot. Watson is 4th. You got to be 1, 2, 3, and 4 to not race anymore till Saturday. Off with turn 4, coming on down. It's still going to be Thornton here on lap number 3, your race leader. Deeper in the field, though, the 1 TPO and Tyler Peterson starting to make his move, but we'll keep an eye on this battle for a second, as it is now just shaped up to being a good one. It'll be Hess right there to the middle of the racetrack. Ledford back on the bottom of the racetrack in that 37L machine. Ledford downstairs. Hess going to keep her right in the midsection of the racetrack, but Ledford's got the drive down into turn 3. They'll work off a 4 to the top of the racetrack goes Hess. Got the room trying to sweep, clean the top off. He'll tickle the top shelf down into turn 1 and 2. Ledford still ultra smooth on the bottom. Slides it up into the number 2 spot. Working down the front straightaway, Michael Ledford up to 2nd. Hess is 3rd. Watson 4th. Then it is Neville and Peterson, your top 6, as Thornton's driving away with this one. Still a great battle for 2nd. This one far from over as we work now 13 laps to go. Leader on out front, RTJ. Followed by the Madman Ledford back there in 2nd. Hess, the Pennsylvania racer, working that number 3 spot. They'll hustle on down. Now Tyler Peterson back there with Jacoby. They'll work him off at turn number 4. Kenny Wallace, the 36 cars there with them. That's your racer deeper in the field. Still trying to, even though you're not in the top 3, you're racing for a better spot in them last chance races for Saturday. You got Peterson up on the top, DPO working the top of the racetrack. Jacoby machine. Trey Jacoby right there working into the middle section, and here comes Kenny Wallace down around the bottom side. They'll work their 3 wide down into turn number 3 and 4. Peterson to the top shelf. It'll be Jacoby to the middle and Wallace down on the bottom. They'll thunder into turn number 1 and 2, and now is this thing kind of shaking out? Keep an eye here into turn number 3 as Peterson back around the top, working it on the bottom side, and now Ricky Thornton has caught the back half of the field as he is into lap traffic. Tim Nash is right there. Sees the layover flag, going to hold his line as they work down into turn number 1 and 2. Ricky Thornton working through lap traffic down the back straightaway. Nash, the car in front of him. They are racing for positions side by side in front of him. Thornton now has got to pick a line. Where does he go? He knows he's got some room there. They can kind of see what's going on behind him. He's going to see Nash and Usbach giving the lane and come to the bottom. He's got himself a whale of an insurance policy written off here in this Summit Racing Equipment A main. Meanwhile, Tom Peterson up there going to try to knock the lip off of this thing. It'll be the 1 TPO up on the top of the racetrack. Jacoby down to the bottom of the J82. They'll work side by side. Herman's there. Michael Long back there in the 18L. Side by side down into turn number 3 and 4. It will be Jacoby right back there. Trev in the black, orange, J82. The green and white black 1 TPO of Peterson out of North Dakota. Working the top of the racetrack. Side by side, they'll work off of turn number 4 and down the front straightaway. We're working lap number 16 with just more to go. Ricky Thornton across the stripe, gonna see with 3. He's still in lap traffic, but nothing to be had behind him. They'll work him off of 2 down the back straightaway. Still Ricky Thornton, your race leader in that heavy lap traffic. Now it's still going to be Ledford in second, and third will be Hess in the number 4 spot. Round the top, trying to get around that lap traffic and keep things working is a 20 RT of Ricky Thornton. He'll come down to the flag stand. Kyle McGowan's got popsicle sticks in the air. 2 to go for RTJ. Now the white's out, 1 remaining. Battle for seconds coming. We'll work him down the back straightaway. RTJ's got this one in the bag. Picked up a Friday night prelim last year. Does it on Thursday this year. Ricky Thornton Jr. to the win. Michael Ledford going second, and Dave Hess Jr., your top 3 finishers.
So to sum up our night, it was highs and lows. Made the transfer from the feature, or to the feature from the B main by getting that second spot. Basically, we just rode around in last place. Car, if you guys watched the video, the car was rearing up super high. I don't really know. It was super erratic, and driver's excuses go all day. So that's where I'm going to end it. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you guys stop by and see us. If you did stop by and say hi, we appreciate you. For now, we're just going to be... tell them, Brian, what is it? Kim Block 4.
Like you're playing golf.
Yeah. Yeah. We sent it, we bent it, and that was the end of that. So we'll see you for night 3, Saturday. And tomorrow we're going to walk around and talk to people. So I hope you guys stop and see us.